It's Jemecia Capri, the nurse practitioner extraordinaire, and I am a full-time board certified nurse practitioner and an associate professor online. And my passion is empowering students and also empowering you to take control of your health and well-being. In this video, I am doing a series, and I am going to continue to talk to nurse practitioner students about some of the things that I wish that I knew before going to nurse practitioner school. And when you think about going to nurse practitioner school, I want you to keep these tips in mind because it really will make the difference of how your experience is with nurse practitioner school. So today we're going to discuss talking about the fact that when you research a school that you know the ins and outs of the program, what the program will offer you, what the program won't offer you. And for me today, we're going to discuss preceptors. Some schools or some programs will offer you preceptors, and they make sure that you're placed with a preceptor. So this is going to be good and it's going to be bad. It's going to be positive and a little negative, because the school that I went to, I kind of wish I knew that they actually provided preceptors. Now, would I would have done anything different? I don't know, but it made my experience different. The fact that they provided a preceptor, I had no recourse. I had no input in that matter. And the fact that I did not have any input, I was just thrown with anyone. And so when I got to my pediatric rotation, it was awful, guys. They did not want me there. And it was really because I just think they just were not used to someone who was African American, which really ended up being the case. I literally was in this hospital that took care of pediatric patients that had no African American people there. There was no African American nurses, no African American doctors, no African American staff at all. And this was in Ohio, and it was one of my first situations like this. I mean, I come from Los Angeles, California. We are a melting pot. We just free love everywhere. Whereas in this situation, a lot of the parents were like, no, I really don't want her working with my kids. So it was a lot of hit and miss. So I did not have anything that I could do or say about it. And it ended up being a bad situation. Although I did get through it, it just really scarred me, because when I first started nurse practitioner school, I was really sure that I was going to work with pediatrics because I really love kids. But that didn't turn out like that. But it really just was a bad experience. And if you know starting out if your school is going to provide preceptors or not, then you kind of have more leverage. You can start lining all your preceptors up. If you're at a school where they do not provide preceptors, I'm going to leave a guide in this video to help you with that. It's free, just click on it. But what I'm saying to you is this: when you find your own preceptor, you have control of your environment. You have control of where you go. And that to me is more of a plus than the situation that I was in. So even if you have to give your preceptor an honorarium, I'm not necessarily saying that that's going to be the situation, but sometimes you may have to. And that's anywhere from, say, $1,000 to $2,000 honorarium that you might have to give someone to be a preceptor. And also, I'm hoping that you're okay with that, because they are taking their time to help you. Either way, that's not what this video is about. But basically, I just wish I would have known, and I want you to be prepared when you go to apply for nurse practitioner school. Be sure you know whether or not this particular program will place you, or you have to find placement. And that way you're prepared. And again, either way, it's good or it's bad, depending on how you think about it and what the disposition is. For me, it was not the greatest situation. However, it was one semester and I got through it. But it just it just could have been a better situation if I had more control over the situation. So either way, I just wanted you guys to really think about that. That is something that you want to put on your list to kind of decide where you're going to spend your money. You kind of know upfront what's going to happen, and you can line that stuff up. Again, make sure you leave your comments below and let me know if you've had any situation like that, or if you're looking for preceptors now and you're having a difficult time, or if your college or university actually gives you a preceptor. Put that in the comments. Also, click in the comments and get your free guide to finding a preceptor. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm enjoying this series, and I have a couple more to go to share with you. So I hope you continue watching. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.